Hey guys,
Before the
so
video
today's another
starts,
Dragon Ball review that I'll be
I just want to
doing.
let you
My
guys
Dragon
know
Ball
that
reviews
this
will
was
be
also kind
consisting
of
of a
rushed like
bunch of
last week's
pictures
one
and me
because I don't want
reviewing
to
the
have you
episode of
guys
what I
sitting there
think
for
is
like
going
10,
to
11,
happen.
12 minutes
So we
just
start
hearing
off
my
the
opinion
episode
and my
with
voice of the
Zamasu. He's
review of the
just
episode.
talking, and then he has his
Thanks for
halo appear
watching.
behind
Like,
him. It's like
comment,
a big
share,
explosion
subscribe.
even when that appears behind him. Everyone's looking at him like, what is this? All is this power? Gawasu and Supreme Kai, or whatever his name is, he looks really like they all really look really scared and shook. So Zamasu, yeah, Zamasu or Black Zamasu, whatever you want to call him, he really likes his like justice stuff. So Zamasu, he shoots like these two thunder beams at Goku. Goku and Vegeta, they both deflected with like their ki blast, I guess. I don't know why Vegeta's ki blast is actually blue. So Vegeta tells Trunks to take them into a safer place where they could get away. So that's what he does. And like Zamasu sends like these blades of judgment, I think he called it. And like those blades are deadly. Like they all blow up in Vegeta and Goku's face. And Gawasu, he's very surprised on how strong Zamasu is. I don't know why when he was very strong like the last couple episodes. Maybe because like this is legendary. Like this is more strong. I think this is more stronger than Beerus at this point. And as those like blades of judgment hit the floor, even the underground, like where the people were staying, is getting destroyed. So they're running, they're seeing like red light. They're saying, "Oh, this is where something crazy up there is going on." So they're just trying to get out from the little bunker underground thing that they're in. One guy, like, he's so happy that like he's about to get out. He gets hit by like one of the lightning attacks, and his body just like disintegrates. And then that's when a couple of people insist that they'll go outside to see if the coast is clear. And a bunch of people doing. Yanjirobe's like, hey, let me do some things. And Yanjirobe goes outside. He's pretty scared, of course. And he sees like Black Zamasu, Fuse, whatever you want to call him. And they're like, this is a god. And the kid is like, no, a god he would never do something like that. That's not a god. Then we get back to where Goku and them is at. Goku, Gawasu, Vegeta. So Black Zamasu basically just keeps on talking about how mortals should never touch him. They cannot beat him. And Goku and Vegeta is just like that. They have to beat him or they won't be satisfied. They'll never forgive themselves. So we go back to like where Trunks and Maya is at. And Bulma, she pulls out like another pill. She has like, I guess, multiple like storage houses things that you want to call it. So Vegeta and Goku, they plan. Well, they're still gonna fight him, and Zamasu pulls like this gigantic eagle out that shoots lightning beams, and this lightning beam seems stronger than the one that Zamasu's Halo was shooting, because this one is like destroying like the whole entire ground, like everything around him is being destroyed. Like it looks like more stuff than just that universe. Like you see the cracked of the earth. You even see Android 8. I don't know why is he relevant. Why did they show that? But Goku and Vegeta both is down for the count. At least I think. And Zamasu, he does that talking as he does, and it gets back to the people running. And the girl trips. I forgot her name. And Trunks, he swoops in really fast and saves her. And he tells them that Mai and his mother is up there. And we get back to where Goku and Vegeta is at. Goku and Vegeta, they both stand up because they have a strong will and spirit. They both get up and they're ready to fight again. I don't know why, I just love when I see Goku and Vegeta stand up together like that and this was God form. So they rush directly towards the crow, raven, whatever you want to call it. They go right through the lightning beam, like straight through, like it was nothing. And Zamasu is actually very surprised. They beam right through it and they go right through the raven. It's like this little orb or glass thing that just shatters. I guess that's like where its heart was, and they destroy it, and then they go right through the Raven, right to Zamasu, and Zamasu surprisingly just blocks both of their hits at once, like it's nothing. Something I want to note is like their ki automatically stopped. Like they had a bunch of aura around him, and like it just turned like bluish green. It looked like he kind of absorbed it to me, and then he did this weird thing that he did with their like hands. I don't know if he. It looked like to me that he broke their bones, but they didn't obviously. And then he throws them back to the floor. Basically, he sends ki blasts at them. He sends more of those like arrows down at them. And Trunks come. Trunks sees his father, and Trunks is not happy. Trunks is super upset. You see lightning, everything, rocks coming up off the floor. I love when I see this transformation. To me, it feels like every episode that he uses it, it gets stronger. He does something better with it. So he charges right at Zamasu with his sword in his hand. He zooms at Zamasu. Zamasu sends like those little blades. Yeah, the blades of judgment. and Trunks just slices them as they explode. Then he charges at Zamasu. Zamasu grabs Trunks' sword. To me, it looked like that he actually broke his sword. He flings Trunks back to the floor. Trunks is just like, as he's on the floor, he's powering up a Gallic gun. He's thinking of like Mai, his mother, the people that he has to save. And Yajirobe's like, this is bad. He knows that Trunks cannot hold him off by himself, but Trunks is like, I won't give up. And Zamasu's actually surprised at how hard he's holding up at it. And Vegeta's like, that's right, Trunks, don't ever give up. And they do a father-son Gallic gun, which is very surprising. Zamasu looks very scared at this point, and they actually win the beam struggle, which is very surprising. After they win the beam struggle, Vegeta and Trunks is both very tired, but they should realize that he's not down. And Trunks realizes this, and he looks up, and Zamasu looks pretty angry. Like, Zamasu looks pretty angry if you was to see the episode. Well, I'm pretty sure you did since you watched the review. And he sends two of them. I don't know why only one came down, but maybe this is why a lot of people thought Vegeta died. I don't know why some people thought this, but they actually did think that he died. And that's when Goku comes back to fight him, and he's like, oh, another one. And he sends like this giant fireball at Goku, and Goku charges up a Kamehameha. And as they're beam struggling, Trunks is just holding Vegeta, and they're beam struggling. And yeah, Zamasu's he really has like a lot of pride in himself. He does not want to see himself touched by like a mere mortal. So that's the end of the episode. We ended off with a beam struggle. Now this Vegito thing, I have a lot to say about this. So Goku and Vegito fuse, which means like Trunks had to be like a distraction for them to fuse. Zamasu, he's very, very, very strong at this point. But like, here's another thing. Supreme Kai or King Kai, one of them said that you should never fuse while the other person is like transformed. And Black Goku, he was in his Super Saiyan Rose form. So that's why I think Zamasu, like, he's not able to control it. Plus, I heard in the next episode that like Goku destroyed his Halo. So that could be another thing. That Halo, I don't know if it makes him stronger, it weakens him, it helps him control the fusion. But maybe I don't know if he had that Halo because he knew that he wouldn't be able to control it, and he must have realized it, or maybe he didn't. But Supreme Kai, he definitely said that you're never supposed to fuse while one is transforming. We obviously know that Black Goku is definitely in his Super Saiyan Rose form, and Zamasu Zamasu doesn't have any transformations, but that's the reason why I think they're going to lose. Because, like, with immortality and infinite strength, Vegito has a lot of power. Don't get me wrong on that. But, like, against those two, they should not be able to triumph over him. So that's why I think that, like, his skin is partially purple. Like, he can't control it. He cannot maintain it. I don't know if that's because of the Halo or that's because of how they did the fusion. But if they did the fusion correctly, I think they would have to call Zeno, or Trunks would have to come in and try to seal him away.